So we are on question 11 of the open response. So it's saying line W has the same slope as the line represented by 7x minus 5y. So I'm gonna write this down. So line W has the same slope, so same slope as 7x minus 5y plus 15 equals 0. And it has the same same y-intercept as 3x plus 4y equals negative 18. Determine the slope y-intercept equation of line of W. So let's figure, how do we figure this out? So all these equations here were given in standard form. Standard form honestly doesn't really tell us much. Standard form, it's not really given us that much information. Standard form. We want to change these forms into y equals mx plus b. Sorry, that's messy. Y equals mx plus b, because we know m is our slope and b is our y-intercept, right? So let's change these. How do we change this? So let's change the first one. Let's change 7x plus 5y plus 5y. Sorry, that's minus 7x minus 5y plus 15 equals 0. So how do we change that? We want to basically isolate for y, right? So I can let's move 15 to the right side. So we're going to subtract 15 from both sides. And then we want to move x, right? We want to move x to the one side. We only want y. So negative 5y, here's negative 15. Sorry, that's 15. And we're going to subtract 7x from both sides. So get that. And I'm left with y equals, I'm going to divide both sides by, so that's x, divide both sides by negative 5 here, which means we are left with negative 15 divided by 5 here is 3. And then this is just simply positive 7 over 5x. So that is our standard form, or we can actually write this as, so therefore it's y equals 7 over 5x plus 3, which means if I have the same slope, I know my slope here is 7 over 5. So that's 7 over 5. And now we want to find the same intercept as this algebraic equation, right? So let's do that. So I'm gonna write this down here. So we know our slope. So we figured out our first one. Our slope here is 7 over 5. Sorry, I'm gonna write this here. So m here is 7 over 5. And now we have to figure out our y-intercept. So this is 3x plus 4y equals negative 18. I want to do the exact same thing. I'm going to move the x to the other side. So 4y equals negative 18 minus 3x. I want to subtract 3x from both sides. And I'm going to divide 4 to both sides, right? Negative 3x divided by 4. And that's going to equal, we can divide this out. We can say it's negative 18 over 4 minus 3/4 x. Or we can say, therefore, y equals negative 3 over 4x minus 18 over 4, which means our y-intercept here, y-int, is negative 18 over 4. So now we can actually make our equation of line, right? Our equation of line is simply our slope, which is, so it's y equals, our slope here is 7 over 5 as calculated, x minus our y-intercept here is negative 18 over 4. And that is our answer. That's our equation of a line.